opening face-off is here. O'Reilly sent to the big center ice circle for the Blues. Bergeron's his opposite number for Boston. St. Louis and hockey, and it starts. What a tremendous hit.
Petrangelo's off to a really aggressive start. He gets a solid lick in as he tries to set the tone for his team physically.
Solid defensive play. Points it. Quick wrist shot. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
Hit the net. The puck is in the middle of the ice. You've got to get it on the goal.
Tarasenko's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. To the point it comes. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Nice work by Marchand. Slides it to the point. Read that play in his own end. Hey, Ray, you've got a closer look than we do. What are you seeing that we're not?
When the Blues were added in expansion in 1967, they made the Stanley Cup Finals 3 straight years as the winner of the Western Division.
Many thanks, Ray. Critical win of the draw. Saved there. Shoots. Great point-blank save.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
A howitzer. Wow, what a glove save.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
A little under 8 minutes have been played here in the first. No goals to report yet. The Bruins with a clean win on the draw. Piked in the slot. He's got that point pass. Right near the goal stripe in the corner to Schwartz. Fires. Oh, my. Gets it back. Gives it over to the point. A shot. That's terrific goaltending.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Carlo's eyes were as big as saucers. He sees the opponent with his head down, and he steps up for a huge hit.
Won that face-off. Now what? Pass off the woodwork to Nordstrom. Solid rub out. No out of bounds in this sport.
It's pretty clear he wanted to send a message with that hit. He followed through and thumped him.
That's a good save, not special. St. Louis makes their way through center ice. Perfect wrister. Outstanding save with a glove.
Well, the goaltender read this really well. He's down in the butterfly, and he's going to stop this all day.
The Blues win the draw. Feeds the point. Important interception there. Laid on to Krejci. Save! He just stopped one of the best.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. There's no challenge there.
Good job on the draw. The Blues with control at center ice. Leads that charge into the zone. That one is pointed to him. Play goes offside, and we get a halt. control at center ice. Tremendous hit. Gathered up again by Johansson. Toward the net. Steals it in the attacking zone. What a strong shot. Stared him down and made the save.
The goaltender shuts that one down, and a superb opportunity.
Couldn't get through. It's loose. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
The fans are really into that big hit.
He was standing in the lane and got some of it. St. Louis is getting an attack ready back in their own end. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Directing that one to Johansson. Boston's on the move up the wing. Whistle is blown, penalty called, and the penalty box door swings open. Maroon's going to the box, and the call is tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Boston's power play is activated for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play comes in a scoreless game. See if they can jump on the board.
Twist one. Terrific glove save. Terrific determination by Alex Steen. Good clear that time, and so the power play unit will have to recoil. Steps across that line. Shot on. Got his pad on that one. Gathered up again by Alex Steen. Pitching this one to Edmonton. A collision.
Well, Reilly's often the object of a target. He's so good, nobody wants to give him much room, but he gets tagged there. Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
Period one has been finished. No entries on the score sheet whatsoever. Perhaps that will change in the second. We'll just have to see. Take a look at the shots on goal. A lopsided total. 9 for the Bruins and 2 for St. Louis. Binnington's enormous save has kept his team in it. We have ended the period and he gets a rest. And so do we as we head to break. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
Doc, I know we have no score here, but I thought the period was pretty easy for both goaltenders. So what do the players have to do? Shoot for the middle of the net, maybe look for a second or third chance opportunity. Then they might get a puck up on the board.
Puck ends up out of the zone, so they must recoil. Gains the zone. Nicely received at the point. Flings it. A textbook stick save. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
The Bruins get the draw. Lets it go. He wore that puck on a hard shot. The Blues have us back at full strength because the penalty has been killed. Chip to Pietrangelo. Propelled to DeBrusque. Pass attempt to Marchand. Is right behind the net now. Has that point pass as well. What a hit that was. It's all on his shoulders. He scores! All night long, and finally our first goal.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
St. Louis has grabbed the lead here by just a single goal. So let's see who wins this next faceoff, and maybe a goal can come from it.
Off that faceoff from the tie-up, the help came.
Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. It's dumped in. This is a goaltender's puck, and it's played by Rask. Now it's directed to Hyman. The Bruins wheel it up the wing. Using the point. And thrown down to Hyman. Puts one on.
Use that big goalie stick well.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
A little under 6 minutes played here in period 2. Only one goal hanging on the board so far, so it's 1-0. It's an onside play.
Made that stop. They continue to work away.
Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. Right in front. Dogged determination there by O'Reilly. That puck's loose because of the defense.
Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice.
He takes that point pass. On to Coyle.
Really good cut of the pass. Skates it into the zone. Wrister. That puck was obstructed by a screen.
Snapping a pass to Johansson. Slid to Coyle. And a save. Magnificent save. The Blues up the wing lug the puck. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Takes that pass.
Quickly off the stick. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
St. Louis can't expect another save like the one we just saw. Their goaltender came up large to bail them out.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger.
And in flight over the line. Up to the point.
A point blast.
Score! And this one is tied.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched.
Just over 6 minutes to be played in the second. And so it is 1-1. Boston's got that puck off the tie-up.
Marcus Johansson, assisted by number 25.
Using the point, he's got it. Laid on to DeBrusk.
13 minutes, 51 seconds.
Receives that pass from the other side.
And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play.
To Krejci.
Neither team is giving up much in the way of room or scoring chances. Every inch of the ice is being contested. It's been a pretty good, low-scoring game.
Boston's got another win. Right to the point. Picked up.
Nudged along by the skate.
Oh, what a move. Chip to Steen. Krug's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Wonderful work done near the blue line. Pitching it to Bergeron.
1 minute left.
Into the last minute of the second period. Bouwmeester's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Looking to Steen.
Is able to move on in. And now we'll get the penalty call.
Boston's given a minor here for tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Boston penalty to number 4.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it.
For tripping. Time of the penalty.
They clear it back out, and that should be enough.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
You decide what these shot totals tell you. 17 for the Bruins and 7 for the Blues.
Hey fans, don't forget
Johansson's shot became his goal. It tied the game, and we head to break. The Blues continue on the power play as this period is underway. Goes to the backhand.
Patted away with authority.
Into the end of attack.
Shot. Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
Comes through for them. The coach puts his 5 best offensive guys on the ice, and you got to hope that they're able to execute. Really good job here.
St. Louis has scored to go in the lead by 1 now. Let's see what happens before the end of this period. Perhaps they can win. Perhaps it will be overtime.
St. Louis goal scored on the power
Solid
play.
win at center ice. Now what? Picks it up in his own end. Stood him right up. Good save there. Shoots with a shot. Big bad save. Propelled to Shen.
Looks to make a play. Setting it up.
Into the corner. Recollected. On to Bergeron. Moving it to Chara.
Steps in from the neutral zone.
Fires. Got in front of another one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Rasks puck to play, so he does. Passing one off now to Chara. Scooped up by O'Reilly. Shot. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Over 5 minutes have gone by. From a tie game, we now have a leader.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Crosses that line. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Petrangelo's not shy to throw his body around here at any time.
St. Louis carrying it up the wing.
A hit that can make you mad.
One way to wear down your opponent, play physical. And that's exactly what happened there.
A shot. Missed the net.
The goalie can breathe a sigh of relief. The shooter's right in the middle of the ice, and he misses the net.
He's got that pass at the point.
They've got all the gunners out.
Deflected off the blocker. Collected in the corner.
Presses that attack.
To Marchand.
Sends it.
Blocker save.
This is overwhelming. Just an awful shot. Pressure now.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. Two evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
Through the corner now. Got it at the point. Smart recovery by Alex Pietrangelo. Kicked out of the scrum. Played towards the corner by Coyle. The Blues have control of the puck through the neutral zone.
Tarasenko's always dangerous when he's back on the ice as he is now. He's already produced in this game. He looks for more.
Puck picked up here. Save! Puck covered, whistle blown.
Johansson's been in discomfort since this hit here.
A little over 6 minutes left to go in the third.
We were tied, and now it's a one-goal game. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Can start the attack going in the zone. At the front of the net.
Puck covered, whistle blown. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Binnington's been exceptionally sharp. Doesn't matter where the puck has come from, he's been able to see it well, and he has been so sharp with his rebound control. Look how fortunate his team is that he's played like this.
A spectacular performance for him, Ray. Eddie and I have talked in the intermission about how we can think of at least 3 or 4 that are going to wind up on a highlight reel.
A huge win in the draw. The Blues have it along the side at mid-ice.
A shot. Wonderful stop.
Holds on and gets that whistle.
McAvoy's the type of player you have to be aware when he's on the ice because he loves getting involved physically.
A huge face-off win there. Look out, here it comes.
They're trying to chip their way back into this game. One way to do it is with that check. Wow, what an aggressive play, trying to give his team a spark here late in the game as they try to fight back.
Bumped off.
Trying to go
To Parayko.
Puck is thrown to Shen. Directing that one to Tarasenko.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. That hit somebody.
Coyle's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there.
Takes the shot.
Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
We are in the last minute of regulation time.
That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
You go through that area of the ice, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get hit.
Fires, save.
The Bruins yank their goalie to try and get this back.
Freezes play.
Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
And coming up is the biggest face-off of this game.
A lot of pressure on that draw, and they won it.
Oh, here's a wrister. And off target with that one.
There is no way he can look at that shot and be happy with it. He missed the net, and he's directly in the middle of the ice.
Net empty. He scores.
That one should put the icing on the cake.
I'll probably put a bow on this one, Edzo. That'll be it.
Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in.
Assisted by number 17.
Shot. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
He's locked in now. Great save.
19 minutes.
Goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out.
Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. And that's the horn. That's the hockey game. The game is ended. The Bruins gave it a good effort. They went with 6 attackers. Didn't pay off.
As a coach, you have to decide, when do I pull my goaltender? You don't want to pull it too early. There's still a lot of time to be played, but when you do pull your goaltender, there is that risk of giving up that empty netter.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.